Hi, I'm Jim Carducci, and you're watching Dead Vlogs with XXXDEADHEAD.
It's the Dead Vlogs. Sit on back, relax, and enjoy. Share, comment, subscribe. Yeah.
Okay. You just follow me, I guess.
All right.
And then we'll head over Foothill and get out by the reservoir and then come back.
All right, sounds good. That's where the quarry is, right?
Yeah, we go right by the quarry.
Yeah.
See, I'm on my toes.
All right, so we're going to go for a ride. I am not going to ride the bike because I am, unfortunately, God made me too short to ride a Carducci for now. But in the future, you're going to make a short man's bike, right?
Well, actually, the SuperMoto version with the 17, 19-inch wheels, is it's an inch lower, a little more than an inch lower.
Okay.
And
but this one's for a customer, so we're not going to ride this one.
That's right. But it could be configured that way, and then it could also have knobby wheels on 17, 19-inch. So more like a, whatever you call it, a tracker type. Yeah. A scrambler type, I should say.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Let me get her started. So how come the kickstand was so difficult on that to design? Like, what was the main challenge there?
Yeah, the kickstand was all angles. It was really difficult to get the angles right. And if you don't get them right, the bike falls over, the kickstand doesn't stay down, or it doesn't stay up. Okay. We're gonna head off that way, but so finally got it right.
So how many have you owned a Sportster before? Where was that one of your first bikes?
No, the first Harley I had was a Heritage Softail Nostalgia. Okay. Yeah, I love that bike. And then from there, I sold it, bought some other bikes, and then eventually got back on a Road King. And then I sold that, and then eventually got back on another Road King, and then sold that. And then I got a Buell X1 Lightning. All right. And so yeah, I've been into these Harleys for a while now.
Yeah. No, that's killer, man. It's just crazy to think that I'm riding behind a Harley Dual Sport. See if I can pick up some of that exhaust noise. Nice. We need louder pipes on this guy.
Right now it has a spark arrestor insert. So when you pull it out, it's a lot louder.
Now, is that the spark arrestor? Does that allow you to go out into like get the green sticker, or do you have to worry? I'm sure you have to get the green sticker, yeah?
No, actually, you don't need a green sticker.
Okay.
So because it has a license plate for the street, you can take it to Hollister Hills as it is, as long as you have a spark arrestor.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's only if it's an off-highway vehicle you need a green or the red sticker.
Okay.
So that's why I put the spark arrestor in there, so I could go to Hollister or any of these off-road parks.
Okay.
They let me right in.
All right.
And a lot of times they don't make me pay. They don't know what this thing is. I said, I'm just going to go ride around a little bit and ride out. All right, just go.
That's awesome. Yeah. So you heard it here. If you buy a Carducci Dual Sport, you get to get into the parks for free. Maybe.
Yeah, no guarantees, but
no guarantees, but
there's a good chance of that.
There's a good chance. How long did you spend just thinking about the gas tank and coming up with a design for it? Was it a kind of a passion of or labor of passion?
Now the gas tank was, again, it was a form follows function kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
I know I wanted it 6 gallons, and I wanted it to be low and forward, to hold the weight low and forward, and the shape just kind of came out of that. But then the end result was a really cool looking gas tank.
Yeah, for sure. So what kind of road trips have you gone on with that guy?
This bike, mostly local trips.
Okay.
You know, here in the Bay Area, and then down south we've done, and Dual Sport rides, we've been out to the Carrizo Plains, ridden all through the Carrizo Plains, and then also out to Death Valley.
Okay, cool.
So that was kind of fun. We took the bike out there with Climb gear, and they hooked up with us, did a photo shoot for Climb, and now this bike is in the 2015 Climb catalog.
So with all the low-end torque, is it kind of a hooligan's bike? Really wheelie happy, or?
You know, it's got a lot of really good low-end torque. Yeah. I've never dynoed it, but I'm going to guess it's somewhere around 70 plus foot-pounds of torque. Okay. And it's got plenty for a dual sport bike and plenty for highway riding. But because it's such a long wheelbase, it resists doing wheelies. Okay. So, like, I had a Buell X1 Lightning, and that had such a short wheelbase, I had a hard time keeping the front wheel on the ground. this one, no problem. You know, it stays down unless you really want to do a wheelie.
Yeah.
It'll do it. This one here is a 1250, and I have Andrew's N4 cams, and that's about it. No head work, no carburetor.
Okay. Now,
Right.
you're saying that you have that bike down to about 520 or so pounds at max, right?
This bike,
Yeah. Somewhere
This
in that
one-
neighborhood?
this one's down to 475, actually a little less than that. I haven't weighed it since the last time, but it's probably around 465-ish right now.
Without gas or with
Yeah, without gas.
without gas? Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, what does that weigh?
I think it's like 575.
A little over 5.
Yeah.
I remember when the 04s and later came out, they were a little heavier than the hard mount 03s. That's why I used the 03.
Yeah.
This is a little bit lighter. I thought it'd be a better chassis for a dual sport.
Yeah. At this point, I'm not able to bring my bike down and have you tweak it out and convert it to the next level here for dual sport action, right? Are you considering doing like selling kits and sending them out to owners, or are you just wanting to do this is the one and only 2003, Sportster model that's been converted over to a 1200 dual sport and leave it at that?
Initially we considered doing kits, but to get the kits down in price, you'd have to do them in volume quite a bit.
Okay.
And we just weren't in a position to do that, so we backed off from doing the kits. And then from actually doing the conversions where people would bring us the bike, again, that's just not what we do. We're more of a concept and feasibility company. That's what I like to do.
Okay.
Come up with something and do the design and then do the prototyping and testing of it, and then make that available. If somebody wanted to take it from there and build a business around it, we're open to that. But right now, it's a one-off prototype. We're going to sell it. We're going to move on and do the next development.
So what is next? What is the next development for you guys? Are you going to go to the Street 750 and the Street 500 and see what you can do in that area?
That's what we're looking at right now. We're looking at the Street 750 motor
Okay.
in particular, and what we would do is, it's a nice motor, a water-cooled V-twin overhead cam, and I think it would make a really good motor for it. It's a lot lighter than this motor, and then what we would do is build our own chrome ollie frame around it.
Okay.
And we're working with Autodesk already on a joint development project for the subframe that would go on that bike, which would be based on strength to weight. So we're looking at different 3D printing ways to do that with different materials,
Okay.
maybe carbon fiber. And the whole goal is to get that bike under 400 pounds.
Wow.
So that would be a really nice dual sport, I think.
Yeah, I would love to see. I wish Harley would adopt this. It'd be so fun to own a dual sport and just be like, it's a Harley. It's American made.
You don't know how many people say that.